With the 22nd Annual Philadelphia Film Festival coming up, there's bound to be something for all moviegoers to check out this year. Michaela, what are you looking forward to seeing this year?
I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of the bigger names. Definitely 12 Years a Slave is going to be great because that's got an amazing cast. Michael Fassbender, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Steve McQueen's directing.
Yeah, Steve McQueen's directing. That's going to be awesome and get a lot of Oscar buzz, so I'm really excited that I get a chance to see that so early. I'm also really excited for Nebraska, directed by Alexander Payne. Just a lot of the bigger names.
Okay, cool. Well, there are a lot of big movies coming out in the festival, but there are also some smaller films. Zach, are there any little gems we can check out this year?
Yeah, there's a bunch of movies that haven't gotten the same type of hype as, the movies Michaela mentioned, stuff like August Osage County, but look really, really good. There's a whole bunch of movies that feature child actors giving performances that are supposed to be really brave, like this French movie Young and Beautiful that shows this teenage girl going through a sexual identity crisis type of thing. There's also Ilo, which is the Singaporean movie where the boy gets a Filipino nanny and it's tied into immigration issues. It's supposed to be cool. One that Michael Lerman actually recommended in my preview interview with him was The Selfish Giant, which takes place in a poor northern England neighborhood and follows a young boy growing up there. And I was sold off of that alone. I like a child in a poor area with an accent is that's gonna be cool. I can watch that for 90 minutes.
So is it only cool that all these kids are non-American kids? That's what I'm picking up from you. Okay, well I can't argue with that. Well, as Michaela brought up though, while we do have a lot of cool little flicks coming up, there are a bunch of movies that should be, I guess, crowd pleasers, we could say, for a much broader audience. And Ben, what are some of those we can look forward to?
Right, well, the biggest one is probably going to be Las Vegas. I know it's probably eye-rolling to a lot of people, but I mean...
Definitely the three people around you.
Yeah. It's The Hangover with old people, is what it is. Who is...
Morgan Freeman.
No, who's getting married?
Oh. Is it Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas is getting married.
Oh, that's
and
ironic.
Kevin Kline, Morgan Freeman, and
I don't know who the last one is.
Man.
But
they're
posters are everywhere.
They
It's
are.
a big movie.
It's a big movie.
Surprised that it's actually coming into the festival.
Yeah, I mean, last year, Wreck-It Ralph was the big crowd pleaser, and I was really surprised that made it in. So now Las Vegas is in here, and that's kind of shocking. But there are some other good movies that I think a broader audience will appreciate. We Cause Scenes, The Rise of Improv Everywhere. Improv Everywhere does all those awesome viral videos, the musical in that classroom.
I know
and the documentary on them might be a lot of fun. But the movie that I'm really, really looking forward to is About Time, from the same director as Love Actually.
Richard Curtis.
Yes. Bill Nighy is the patriarch of the family, and he reveals to his son that the males in the family can time travel.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that, and I was confused because Rachel McAdams is in it. Wasn't she already in the Time Traveler's wife? So she's doing it.
Time travel's her thing
again.
Now.
That's her new shtick since Mean
Time
Girls.
travel's cool, Devin.
I mean, I guess she has a thing for time traveling men. So
she's gonna be the next companion.
For me, I've already got my ticket for 12 Years a Slave. I've already got my ticket for Nebraska. Already got my ticket for August Osage County.
Yep.
Nice.
There's a lot of cool movies from the potential Oscar winners to the ones that probably won't even get distribution, but will be cool to see,
Blue Highway sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. It's in the American Independence category, but especially if you're a film lover, it seems to be a movie that pays homage to a lot of notable movies.
Yeah, right. So it's about this couple who go to a bunch of different shooting locations of famous movies.
Oh, okay.
As a road trip.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think it's enjoyable. I didn't mention it in the whole crowd pleaser part because it's in the American Independence section. But
And then you got this whole thing, contemporary Francophone cinema, which is it's not just new French movies, but it's movies that are from French Canada and other places that speak French. which is kind of interesting. There's this movie from Canada that's actually competing for the Best Narrative Award here called Vic and Flo Saw a Bear, about two lesbian ex-convicts who live in the woods together. They're not supposed to be interacting because when you are released from prison, you're not supposed to interact with other convicts. So they're kind of living out on the lam and trying to not get in trouble again. And supposedly it's very weird, very trippy, but supposedly very cool. I mean, it is competing for Best Feature here, so one of many movies that you may not get another chance to see, but would be worth seeing while it's in town.
Well, that does it for our discussion on the 22nd Annual Philadelphia Film Festival. Be sure to check us out on Facebook.com/Pretentious Film Majors. You can also follow us on Twitter, or you can keep up with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
And be sure to find out more about the Philadelphia Film Festival at philadelphia.org.
Or the program guide available at the main box office.
Or on philadelphia.org.
Or in person at the box office.